are today over at the factory, all the magic happens, over at Kudos Tackle.
That's right.
And speaking to Jack, one of the big thinkers behind it all, but the owner.
And the owner.
Yeah, we'll get that one in for you. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about your product lines then. We got like the roller wheels and that, but I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, we do a lot of things really. We do a lot of roller wheels, big setup. It's nice to customise your own alarms. If you've got roller wheels and indicators, different colour LEDs, it's nice to have it all matching. We're all tackle tarts really, and we pretend we're not.
I definitely am.
You've got to keep it straight and you've got to keep it looking nice. It's nice to change things around. We've got some nice ideas coming with the illuminated roller wheels are going to be showing as well. And one of the important things is nothing's off the shelf. It's all bespoke. You tell us what you want and you can have it.
What I like is you're actually fisherman yourself and your partner, she fishes.
Oh yeah, the missus fishes and upstages me many times.
Yeah, she's upstaged me as well. I've never fished with her, but I've heard about her catches, like it.
Yeah, she took the guys' syndicate records for commons and mirrors, well, equivalent records, you know, 39 common and 42 one mirror, which at the time, you know, far on out were actually late records. A couple of original 30s and 30s from a number of different waters, and multiple catches from a number of different waters, and continues to do so all the time. So yeah, better angling than a lot of people give her credit for.
Definitely, yeah. I'd like to fish with her sometime to do a blog, but I'd be upstage, so I'm not too sure about that yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Actually, a rig blog would be good with Emma because she's absolutely rigs mad. And she does tie up some bizarre things sometimes, and you look at it and think, well, after my sort of 25 years of doing this, I don't know if I'd be doing that, and then you find out maybe you should have been.
Well, I hope she's got the painting on. But we'll move on from there anyway, because we're here to talk about your products. So let's go through a range of some of the stuff you've got on offer.
Okay, let's start with some indicator sets.
Yeah, okay. Well, these are just a few of your indicators, and if you'd like to walk us through them and see what you do.
Well, at the top here, you've got two finished products, as you know, in the blue and the clear, because they're yours, Angel.
Yeah.
I've been fishing with these now for 3 or 4 weeks at least, I should think. Managed to keep them nice and clean. These are all things we've been asked to make. On this side here, these are clear bodies, solid colour heads. They actually, you might not be able to see on camera, that's a 6mm diameter with a line clip built in. Clear bodies, stove style, with a line clip in the centre of the head, nothing on the outside at all. Threaded solar chains. This green one here, threaded top and bottom, typical matrix solar fit, beautiful bright head, fits all the indicator clips, lovely, absolutely shines like you wouldn't believe at night. They really have to be seen to be believed. Red ones, again, a larger size, sorry, that there's 8mm, this one here 10mm. Built-in integrated line clip, threaded at bottom solar matrix. Come across the other side, this tiny little black one here, that's for friends of mine. This is one left over, he's just let us borrow this one back. Threaded solar matrix again, integrated line clip, 8mm by about 25 I think they were from memory. And the same again, these are actually for my brother and one of our greatest workers here. This purple set here, MBKs he calls them, line clips, drilled specifically for his Gardner small 6mm or 2mm beta lights, threaded for witchwood, in fact these chains at the bottom here. Absolutely lovely, perfect colour purple as well. Lots of people got very pinky purples, which we don't like. It's a proper purple. And then these indicators here, another set. This is one of a set of 3. Black body, 6mm, I've got in my hand. Bright green head integrated line clip, and the same style with a purple head. Set at the bottom, 8mm bodies, 30mm long, specially made little bottom pieces here, and they go with stripped out lead core, as customer asked for. Screw through the bottom, nice and light, super light. You can slack line without having things strapped to your line. Not essential to have fixed line clips. And as you can see, once again, we've got integrated line clip. And at the bottom here, a very standard head, just in silver, just to display something different. Angel's own Gardner hockey stick arrangement, and that fits nicely with these. So as you can see, these are all female to fit solar matrix style. And these ones have actually got a thread on the bottom of the indicator, because of the female part is actually on the end of the indicator line or cord or chain or whatever you have. So you need to screw that part into there. And the other way around, we have the solar matrix where the metal stud screws up inside the head. So you can have anything you want.
Wow, that's good. You've got such lovely colours. Like, that's not even all of them. I've actually seen all your colours, so I know.
There's too many to fit on the table.
Yeah, there is, to be fair. And I'm not a professional videoer, so we're doing the best we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's great. But we'll just run through some of your wheels and alarms now.
Sure.
Oh, here's the roller wheels and the alarms. If you'd like to just run us through these.
Sure, these are all bespoke. These are all customers ask you for however many magnets on whatever colour roller wheel they might like. The ATTS alarm from Gardner, great alarm, and the Steve Neville needs no introduction either. Now, customising these things is all about tackle tidiness, and we love it. Red wheel in there, clear wheel in there. There's actually clear bungs. We do bungs as well as indicator sets, and everything to match. Now we'll have a look at this one individually later on, because this one is actually running with a roller wheel that illuminates when you get a run. So we'll come back to that. The rest of these are the same colours, all available for all the indicator heads. Fantastically bright green, there's a purple there, we've got a dark blue, a light blue, a clear, a cherry red, a white, a brighter red. That's the same blue. These are ATTS wheels. Super clear there as well, and of course we've still got all the yellows, oranges, purples, all the other colours as well. At the top here, just out of interesting point, the old PTFE wheels. This is a Steve Neville wheel, and look at that white. The white is so much brighter, and they look so much better on the alarms. If I had one actually to show, I would put one on. And also shiny black, another quite a popular one. I didn't think they'd be that popular in the beginning, but they are. And these particular ones actually waiting to go out for a customer are 6 magnet ATTS wheels.
That's a lot of magnets.
It is. They're going to be very sensitive. I wouldn't want to be sleeping next to him in a wind, mate, that's for sure.
No, nor would I.
But what we're working on for the ATTS is obviously colour change LEDs, but more importantly illuminated roller wheels. So keep an eye on Angel's website and our own for future news for that.
Yeah, I've got a few people who are looking forward to them being done. But you've already done the original Nevilles.
We have done the original Nevilles, they're coming along quite nicely, and the ATTS wheels, I mean, we sell so many, and a lot of Steve Neville wheels as well, especially out and abroad in Netherlands, Germany. You'd be amazed, all over Europe.
Yeah, because we've actually got a little treat anyway, because we've got both of mine fully operational now, which we'll be showing a little bit later. So I can't wait to get back on the bank anyway.
Yeah, they're going to look good, mate.
Yeah. So you just got a range of end tackle and that, and we'll talk about a few other bits and bobs, pick your brain on a bit of your own fishing. As well, so we'll get on and do that. Well, here we are, as I said, we're back now talking about a few other things, and I think you've got a couple of things you want to run through, and then
we'll
I've
start
got a couple
on the
of
left.
things I want to run to.
Left if you like, and that is speed caps. They're quite expensive, as you know yourself. I can't remember exactly how much the tournament QD spool was. You can tell everybody.
Well, that's what I had to go out and buy, and they originally come out around 80. I was paying 40 quid a piece for these, because of recently, for the past few months, I've had the pleasure of owning some of the tournament reels by Daiwa. So yeah, they're nice reels. But there's a little something you can do to keep the cost right down, and so you can use your original spools, because I've got 6 spools now going to waste.
This is true. We can convert these, you can see that, a standard Daiwa cap to work perfectly well as a QD cap. I've done my own reels, I've done quite a few for other people. Cost is around about £10, £12 a piece, and personally I don't like them too fast, so I've got mine for around about 3/4 of a turn, from completely, not super slack, but fast enough to save your gear and to save a fish running off too far, 3/4 of a turn, and you're locked up enough to be playing a fish from the first strike. So there you go.
Yeah, that's good, that, because I originally come up with the idea with the old ones, because I had 2 screws in here, and you could take that out and take the spring out. But with these, there's a lot more to it to that, which is why I haven't been able to do it.
That's right, the whole inner part of that cap has to be removed.
Yeah, it's completely sealed, the inner part.
The little bits and spring from inside there then comes out, and obviously has to be put back together, complete with a little bit we've got that just happens to fit perfectly inside there. And then if you do want them really fast, you can have them fast, but that involves adding washers into the actual spool itself as well. Like I said, personally I think, and for my fishing, that cap converted the way we do it is absolutely fine.
Yeah, because you can't actually use these caps on these spools and these caps what you get with these spools with the old spools which come with the reels, because I've tried and it's not quite white. So last week when I was fishing, I had to change over a load of line onto the spools, the old spools and that, which was a lot of messing about. Like I said, I've got 6 spools at home I could have line on, just caps straight on, and no messing about. So I can chop and change because I own these, but if I'd have come to you in the first place, I wouldn't have had to fork out all that money for 3 of these.
Yep.
So that's good, but back to the alarms.
Well, again, this is going to be a work in progress. What we can do with these is change it late ETS alarms. Obviously you've got our own custom wheels, but we're looking to change LED colours and to add illuminated rollers. So one to look out for the future. But you're set, you're on a 2-rod water. These are the rods that you're using, your colours that you asked for, which we're clearing for green.
May I?
You may.
Yeah, can I do these ones? These, as I said, I was getting them done. They're finally done now.
Turn the lights off.
So yeah, if I'm going to hit the lights, that's a little bit better. These are mine finally done with the same colour LEDs I've got as well. So if we just click them down. So we'll do the green, which I love. It's a super nice green. I haven't, to be honest, 100% honest, I haven't seen this green anywhere else. But
you can see
there you go, look at that.
Even with the daylight behind us through the windows, easily to see.
And white, and there's my white with the white in, super bright.
See them in daylight.
Got my bungs to match that again. I haven't got them on at the moment, but I've got my bobbins done and to match that again.
Coded.
Yeah. Mentioning bobbins, just backtracking quickly. What's sort of the biggest bobbin you can do?
Basically, we can go any size really, but I mean nobody's ever asked for anything bigger than 22 mil. I mean, if you 22 mil, for example, is getting on for maybe even slightly bigger than the centrepiece of this, and this is matrix chunky.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can tell us the size, and we'll get it and make it. Like European anglers.
And I see you also do the stainless.
Yeah, it takes quite a bit of work actually, but that one will be an illuminated roller wheel. That one's been stripped out for repairs. We do repairs as well and changing LED colours on the Nevils.
Yeah, as you can see, it's rather a lot of work. It's completely empty, to be fair. So yeah, and after sales is really good then. Any problems?
No, thankfully I've had nothing back so far. If anybody ever gets a problem, then it gets fixed, and or they can have a refund. It's not a case of once you bought it, go away. We're here to help.
Yeah, so good after sales.
Yeah, to be honest, mate, I've after sales service is second to none.
So we'll just talk now about and show you some of the end tackle products they got coming out, and in the future maybe some rods, reels, luggage, and all that.
It's all coming slowly.
I know that your lead clips are a bit special, and so are your leads. So we'll talk about some of that.
Okay.
Well, now we're going to take a moment and just talk about the range of just a few bits of your end tackle.
That's right, as you know, because you've been using them. We've got these lovely leads, and these are so good, and it took me so long to get a nice colour, totally dull, blends in with any background. Big-eyed swivel, very important, especially if you're using lead clips, so it ejects safely. Also, you can clip these swivels off and you've still got a big eye on the lead. If you want to fish directly with the lead on the clip, which you can do if you're fishing it correctly, or if you're fishing helicopter style, bigger beads, just a larger rig really, you've got much more options with a bigger eye. And if you want it thin at the end of the day, squeeze it down, but you've got every base covered. All the range we can't show here, but flat pair swivels obviously really popular. These are the most popular ones. Flat pairs, lovely little flat pair inlines. These absolutely brilliant for bag work. Very popular at this time of year as well. You're not fishing over a lot of bait. Little 1.5 ounce inline in the bag. And for all the jolly fishermen out there and helicopter rig fishermen, tri-bombs, they're so accurate. They fly nice and true. You don't get wraparounds with them. They sit nicely on the bottom with these flat edges. They don't roll. Accuracy is fantastic.
Well, I was using your leads last week, and especially the tri-bomb, and I was putting out with a stick and a rig on 85 yards with ease over at Newlands. Never had a single problem with them. Then I went over onto the inlines and I thought they were fantastic as well. So I I'd definitely use them all the time now, and I won't go to any other lead, to be honest.
No, I'm stuck with these as well, and these three cover almost everything that I need to do, to be perfectly honest. Unless I was going real distance, then I'll probably strap myself up with the 4 or 5 ounce inline, but 90% of people don't need that. Lead clips, just a few little bits and pieces here quickly. Lovely colours, really light colour for clay bottoms, sandy bottoms. You get something sort of gravel colour, they're just not light enough. These are light and they're a nice matte colour. The hooks, black nickel coated. They're not too reflective. Don't like Teflon coated hooks personally because I sharpen hooks as well, and just the Teflon coated hooks seem to be masking, in my opinion only, I'll add, poor quality metals. And you see, if you've got a poor quality metal, because in 24 hours of reeling it in, it's rusty round the eye. All the points dull. Tail rubbers to match the different gravels and different camo colours, and different type of lead clip there. A more sort of see-through one. These ones are camo brown, although they're quite a nice olive colour. And just a couple of examples of rig tubing as well. Sinks really well, lays over bottom debris really well. Importantly, really nice matte colours. They're so matte, they're really good, no reflection at all. I use this now all the time instead of my lead core, and not also because the missus catches loads on it. She doesn't use lead core, she only uses this rig tubing.
Okay, well, have a look at the website and get some products, test them, see what you think. I think they're great, especially the lead clips. I really do like them, and I've been using them to some success. So get on the end tackle, see what you think. Pick your brain finally about a bit of the fishing you do, and a couple more of your products, which I think are actually very special, and I think I'll be leaving with them.
Yeah, like this glug bot actually. The glug bot's really nice. They're very typical 6 glug pot with, if you can just about see that there, for all your tools.
Yeah.
Really good value, but what we've also found is that if you take them all out and pull out the insert in the middle, put a 2-rod matrix bar complete with certain levels on it,
yeah.
it's absolutely
perfect in there. So yeah, I'm going to be putting these in them before I go. But another thing which I think is extra special actually is
the bed chair organiser.
Nice bit of kit there, yeah.
Well, they come on some of the modern bed chairs, but my old JRC one didn't have one.
I haven't, no.
No.
Until now.
Yeah, until now. You've got to have one of those. Keeps Polaroids protected. Absolutely rock hard thing there. It fits. I mean, we've tried 4 or 5 different pairs and they all fitted fine. There's just an absolute multitude of pockets, mesh pockets. Straps to the bed chair. Hangs over the side like so. It's got a nice solid rib in the top, so it's not going to fold out of shape. It folds back inside the bed chair when you pack away. I just had to have one of these, and these are going absolutely bananas. We get rid of loads of these, massive pockets inside, it's all lines, waterproof. Really good. Just a really good product. It's not rocket science, it's just a good product.
And another thing, to be fair, I'm always putting my Polaroids down and I can't find them. And also in this bit here, I'd put my binoculars, and also, which I find when the Mr. Rod licence comes around and Mr. Permit,
yeah, as you should.
I'm rubbishing about looking for them because I never put them down in the same place twice, so I shall probably leave them in this pocket here, and I can always find them. So I think that's fantastic. And just one more item, because you may have noticed on the bank in the past, before I converted my pod, I was using some stainless. Well, this is the actual stainless I was using, and what I like most about it, to be fair, is with a lot of stainless you can tighten up the tighteners and the threads do go in them.
Yeah, because it's constantly moving.
But I haven't had a single problem with these ones, to be fair. I've got a few, and
the double nailed locking nuts are very good.
Yeah, and it's a thick one, it's very robust, excellent value for money, and that's the ones I've been using. As you've seen on my videos, never had a problem. So
well, the 12 inch is what you've been using. We also do the 9.5 as well. A slightly different style, in fact, to that as well. People want it slightly more minimalist, and of course 9.5 being to account for the height of the buzzers. And then on the table here, which you can flash over with the camera quickly, is just a quick few bits and pieces of popular items.
Yeah, we'll do that last, but we'll just quickly pick your brain a bit about your fishing, how you come up with your alarms and that. While you
most ideas are born out of frustration, really. We all buy products and you think, oh, if it was just a bit like this or just a bit like that. So our idea was not reinventing the wheel, it was just tell us what you like, and we'll make it how you like it. All
I
variations on a theme.
I think, to be fair, as far as I'm concerned, I think you've reinvented the roller wheel, so to speak. Maybe not the wheel, but the roller wheel.
Well, let's hope so. Orders coming thick and fast. Obviously, the illuminated roller wheel is going to be very, very popular. Pioneered by Nash Tackle, actually. But yeah, it's a great system, and I think it looks fantastic on the steep mills.
Yeah, I do as well, yeah.
Well, our fishing is mainly, like most people probably watching this, is all sort of specimen carp fishing. Get so little time these days, especially with the workshop. My time's limited to trying to chase a few fish over the magical £40 mark, which the missus has cracked before me, so pressure's on. But yeah, local waters in Oxfordshire, but everywhere, Cambridgeshire, Hertfordshire. I did a lot of time years ago on big waters in Hertfordshire. And then in my middle years, if you like, out in the fen drains, actually, carp fishing out there, where people are telling them carp never existed when they were out there. And some of the biggest fish I've ever seen swimming have been in them drains, but that's for another episode.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think we have got to get you on the bank. So
that would be nice.
Yeah.
We have to get out of the workshop and get on.
I haven't hit the magical 40 yet. I've been close, but I haven't neither. So
no, likewise, I'm still a few ounces away.
Yeah, I think we'll have to have a little video, go on a little trip, I think, and do some 40 hunting if we can.
Yeah, well, we're off to a couple of exclusive little waters for a holiday at the end of this month, so perhaps we'll find something there for you to blog.
Unfortunately, can't do the end of this month.
No, I know you can't.
No, I've got another child coming, so I'm looking forward to that anyway. So yeah, I've got my own little carp crew now. That'll be four boys. But yeah, anyway, it's I've been made very welcome. It's been nice little insight into what you do, and get your orders in. Be some of the first to get your alarms on the bank. Obviously, you won't be the first because
you know.
that's me. But yeah, more information on the website and as it comes in.